This Saturday, a Siouxland museum will begin displaying a rare artifact that dates back to Lewis and Clark, the expedition that came through Sioux City in the summer of 1804.
It is a peace medal issued during the presidency of Thomas Jefferson. It was given to Native American leaders along the way as a symbol of peace and friendship. That's the focus of today's Hometown History. Even before Lewis and Clark began the journey that brought them past what would become Sioux City in August of 1804, Lewis, who was President Thomas Jefferson's private secretary, spent months planning the route and how to develop good relations with the native tribes they would meet. Part of that included handing out nearly 90 peace medals commissioned by President Jefferson, like this one at the Gateway Arch National Park in St. Louis.
And the great significance of this piece is that it comes from South Dakota.
Crystal Mensch of the Meade Museum in Yankton says one of the medals was found along Platte Creek that flows into the Missouri River near the current-day Platte, South Dakota. This recreation from the U.S. Mint features a bust of Jefferson on one side, and on the other side the clasped hands of an Indian and a U.S. soldier with a tomahawk and pipe above. This medal is even more rare because it's one of only 3 4-inch peace medals taken on the journey and given to the most important leaders. The others were smaller. The story passed down through the years is that it was left by a native nation that once spent time on a homesteader's land in the 1870s or 80s.
The kids, of course, went down looking to see if they could find any leftover artifacts or anything after the nation left, and they found the peace medal.
Mensch says this discovery is even more unique because the medal continued to change hands.
And then the peace medal was then gifted to a little neighbor boy because it was just a trinket. They didn't necessarily know its significance.
Longtime museum supporter Larry Ness of Yankton acquired the medal for his personal collection and is putting it on display at the Meade.
The idea that we would be able to connect this medal with the one that Lewis and Clark handed out in 1804 would be like finding a needle in a haystack.
Now, Jefferson wasn't the only president to issue peace medals in his name. So did an entire line of presidents from Rutherford B. Hayes, Ulysses S. Grant, Abraham Lincoln, William Henry Harrison, and James Monroe. This rare Jefferson Peace Medal will be available for viewing at noon this Saturday at the Meade Museum in Yankton. You can hear from the collector at 2 o'clock. That medal will be on display through the year. The Meade Museum open Monday through Saturday from noon until 4.